Did you watch the leaders' debate last night? If I'm honest, I lasted about 20 minutes before I thought, F this. Obviously just my opinion, but I found the lady presenting it to be a bit toffee-nosed. It's just when she was trying to be sort of strong, she came across as weak. And then, of course, we've got these two so-called leaders. I think the term or the word leader must have a new definition in the dictionary, because if you think about the great leaders of history, these people that we saw last night were not those type of individuals, in my opinion. You've got Keir, and with all greatest respect to Keir, he is a bit of a polished turd, isn't he? Let's be frank, in so much that he's got the expensive hairstyle, he's got the expensive suits, he's got that questionable tan, which I don't think is real. And yeah, anywhere else in the world, he perhaps wouldn't be afforded so much time. Also, this whole thing about him mentioning about his mum and dad's job. If one of your workmates did that, you'd think the guy was probably on the spectrum. You'd say to new stars, you'd say, look, that's Keir over there. I mean, nice enough chap, gets on with things, but he will mention that his dad was a toolmaker. And don't let that freak you out, but whatever you're talking about, at some point, he's going to say, my dad was a toolmaker. And then there's Rishi. If ever there was a symbol of how the capitalist system works and can help somebody who is essentially what nature might call a runt, I've said the word runt, you know, if it was Mother Nature in control of his life, he'd have been kicked out the nest early doors. But because money talks and it gets you into places, and no doubt with a little bit of nepotism and luck, he's managed to get himself into the position of being the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, the best we've got. So anyway, yeah, I didn't find the debate very interesting. I switched off. But remember, the election is not about these two people. It is about the parties. It's about getting rid of the Conservative Party. It is about Labour winning, and it's Labour as well. So we're not voting for Keir, even though we think he's a bit of a drip. We're voting for the Labour Party, and there are plenty of good people in the Labour Party. Whatever people tell you, there are plenty of good people who will make sure that his feet are held to the fire in regards to achieving the things that this country desperately needs: housing development, workers' rights, decent contracts, peace of mind for pensioners, blah, blah, blah. So do bear that in mind, because these two fellas are not going to get any better in the coming weeks, and they are going to continue to talk what me and my mates call bollocks.